Jealous dogs, is that a thing? Yes, it is, and it can be a big problem. What happens when dogs get jealous? If you've ever seen your dog push their way between you and someone else, nudge your hand when you're petting another dog, or even growl at your partner for getting too close, you might have thought, is my dog jealous? The answer isn't just yes, it's scientifically backed. And trust me, it's more complex than you think. Let's start with the science. A study from the University of California, San Diego, found that dogs exhibit behaviors that align with human jealousy. Researchers observed dogs reacting to their owners interacting with a stuffed dog that appeared real. The dogs didn't just look annoyed, they pushed, barked, and even tried to get between their owner and the fake dog. The conclusion: dogs do experience jealousy, but here's where it gets controversial. It's not the same kind of jealousy humans feel. Dogs' jealousy is more about resource guarding. To your dog, your attention and affection are valuable resources. When they feel like those are being stolen by another person or animal, their instinct is to protect what's theirs. It's less, why do you like them more than me? And more, hey, that's my human. And it's not just other pets that trigger this. Dogs have been known to act jealous when their owners pay too much attention to a new baby, a partner, or even their phones. Yes, your dog might be giving you side-eye every time you scroll Instagram instead of petting them. Now, here's where it gets really wild. But before I get into this part, please do like and subscribe. This will be a big help to support this channel. Jealousy in dogs can also manifest as what some researchers call preemptive behavior. This means your dog might try to prevent situations that make them feel left out. For example, if they see you hugging someone, they might jump up and bark, not because they dislike the person, but because they want to make sure they're part of the action. Some trainers say this behavior is a way for dogs to maintain their place in the social hierarchy, but others argue it's just an instinctive reaction to protect their bond with you. Let's talk about the signs of jealousy. If your dog gets between you and someone else, nudges you for attention, or displays behaviors like whining, barking, or pawing, they might be feeling jealous. But here's the tricky part. Jealousy can sometimes escalate into more problematic behaviors like growling, snapping, or even destroying objects that smell like the competition. If you've ever come home to find your shoes shredded after you introduced your dog to a new pet or person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let me share a quick story. My dog, Max, is the sweetest guy. Unless I'm petting another dog. One time, I was at the park and started scratching behind the ears of a friendly golden retriever. Max walked over, shoved his face between my hand and the other dog, and started barking like he'd just discovered an intruder. The golden retriever didn't even react, but Max wouldn't let it go until I stopped petting the other dog and gave him my full attention. Was it embarrassing? A little. But it was also clear Max wasn't going to share me without a fight. So what can you do about it? If your dog's jealousy is mild, like nudging or whining, it's usually enough to reassure them with a little attention. But if it's more serious, like growling or snapping, you might need to work on training them to feel secure, even when they're not the center of attention. One way to do this is by rewarding calm behavior and gradually introducing them to situations that trigger jealousy, so they learn it's not a threat. Now, I want to hear from you. Has your dog ever shown signs of jealousy? What did they do, and how did you handle it? Drop your stories in the comments because I'm sure we've all got at least one jealous dog moment to share. And if you're curious about how your dog's emotions shape their behavior, don't miss our next video. Check out the next video. It'll give you an even deeper understanding of how your dog connects with you and why they act the way they do.